and welcome to another episode of Web3 Revolution. My name is Rex. Before we begin, please remember that none of what we talk about is financial advice. Today, we have a very interesting episode because we're actually not going to be talking about anything crypto. Basically, if you ever use an AI coding tool, you probably experienced this. You give it an idea, it starts writing code immediately, and then it doesn't really know what you meant, and then all the code that it wrote, all those tokens you used, they're worthless, they're useless, and you keep on with debugging essentially. And it's very annoying, and the problem starts too early the minute you write the prompt because you didn't give enough context, because it didn't know that you have to give it more context. It becomes a whole thing. I'm gonna share my screen right now, show you an example. I mean, if I talk to this agent, I want whatever, it doesn't have context. Now, obviously this is the agent mode, and the agent is just gonna obviously just do it out of nothing. It's not the most efficient. You can obviously choose which model to peak, which is quite nice. This is Cursor, if you've seen Cursor before. But in general, to get my code done, it's just not the most efficient way. This is actually where Verdant comes in, and Verdant is incredibly powerful. So what makes Verdant really special is the fact that they have a planning thing. You see agent, balance, and so, it's going to understand, instead of going straight to coding, it's going to plan out and make sure it understands what you want, and it chooses which models you want, just like the last one. It's an advanced agent, as you can see, as it just wins for almost all of them, except for Claude Code here. But Verdant wins on these two, so it's it just wins. I mean, this is the better one. Obviously Claude Sonnet wins on all of them, GPT-5 for the code review. That makes sense. The point is, Verdant is the winner when it comes to this. So, it just proactively asks questions so that it has this planning mode before it just codes without understanding what it's coding. And also, you can do multiple tasks, right? It's okay, do this, do that, do that. So you can really do 3 different work trees and almost have a whole army of coders for you, really code for you, right? And so that creates parallel thinking, parallel coding right here. And it's gonna show some examples. As you can see, this prod scope is super easy to download on Macs. I actually don't have a Mac, I have a Linux, so I'm gonna do it a little different way, and I'm gonna show you very soon. But yeah, you can easily just use large data sets. You can make interactive demos almost instantly. All these companies, these are big companies, Google, Gemini, Azure, GPT, Claude, they're all using Verdant, and it just shows. So how big is the Verdant community? Let's see right here. It doesn't have to be big. I mean, it doesn't have to be big, basically because it's not a crypto app. It truly is, as you can see, a code editor, but it turns your ideas into reality. So it's not only for programmers, but also just for product managers, or maybe product creators. If you're a creator, you have an idea, you obviously may have run into some roadblocks with other ways, but maybe not through Verdant. With Verdant, you might be able to create those ideas a lot easier. There's a free trial. Obviously, take the free trial. Why would you not? I mean, you get 100 credits, you get all this great stuff. Makes perfect sense. So what I was saying, not everyone has a Mac. Verdant for VS Code exists too, as you can see here. So you can install the extension on VS Code and use your VS Code. I obviously have Visual Studio Code, right? Yeah, see right there. Does it work? Hopefully it opens. Yeah, it does open. Yeah, so I mean, as you can see, I usually have this little agent thing here. It does do some autocomplete, but now instead of just an agent that might not understand everything I need, I'm gonna make a new folder here actually. Let's go to chain link. Yeah. Don't say it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, I want an app that checks if a certain image is milk or not. It's not going to do a good job. It just doesn't have enough information. And this one is not going to ask me to plan it. See, now it's reading all this stuff. This is not, it should ask me questions. And basically, Verdant will do that, as you can see. You just install an IDE, I just press that right there. I mean, it's really easy to install, basically, right? And then it's just done. And then you have it in VS Code, and then, you just do that. Boom, boom, as you can see, boom, boom. Ugh, that was not it. Why did it not copy it? Okay, let's do it again. Why is that not working? very interesting. There we go. Got it installed. Now we have Verdant in our VS Code. We already use VS Code. I mean, that's the thing. That's the beauty of Verdant. You have JetBrains, you have VS Code. Well, guess what? You can still use Verdant and it'll still be the best way for you to code. At the end of the day, as a programmer, I'm a programmer myself, you want the most efficient way to get the result you need and have the cleanest code that anyone can read, that anyone can maintain, and that's what a pro dev is, a senior dev. And now there's more and more senior devs thanks to these really specialized tools that really help you. And senior devs are becoming more and more important as they can just delegate with their agents, such as using Verdant right here, as you can see. So, conclusion, use Verdant. You have a free trial, so take advantage of it. And through that, watch your programming just get that much easier. I know programming has changed a lot over the past 2 years. It's going to change a lot more. Obviously, it's going to be a lot more architecture, a lot more deeper thoughts. But take advantage of this and, use the tools that exist to make you a better programmer so that you can do more in less time. So, as you're going to see here, we're going to click on plan. And I'm gonna ask for something really easy, just to show that it works. Build me an app in Python that checks whether or not a picture has a hot dog in it, and please highlight the hot. And just like that, instead of just going and shooting for code, as you can see, it's going to understand what it wants. Okay, see, command line interface. I'm sorry. Oops. Didn't mean to do that, but hey, I did good, made some money. Okay, so, as I was saying, so as you can see, instead of going straight into diving into code, here you can say command line tool, desktop GUI application. I want a command line tool, let's be real. Pre-trained model, that's fine. Bounding box around the hot dog, yeah. And then save annotated image to file plus console message. Boom, look at that. And just like that, it's going to do everything you need. Now, obviously, I've already run this. Yeah, generate plan, you gotta click that. And then Verdant is just gonna go to work. It's just gonna do it. I mean, how cool is this? I mean, you can literally see everything. And it's just building it in real time. And once you're at the start building, you'll see how fast this goes. I bet you I can build this app in less than 20 minutes. And trust me, I did no coding whatsoever. Just gotta let all this testing and documentation go. Implementation flow. Things start building. And just like that, it's gonna build it. Now, obviously, I've already done this. I'm gonna show you how it works. We're gonna go see documents, experiment, see hot dog detector. There we go. Put. Very interesting. Okay, I guess that hot dog detector didn't save the way I thought it did. But anyway, I can just show you the file. So if you go and, oh, that's why, experiments. Yeah, so that's why I did the wrong one. So, CD experiments. LS. And you see there was this hot dog picture that I just said, like, okay, can you find a hot dog? And you can see it detected the hot dog. It was that easy. Let's see if this is almost done. As you can see, I have to run this. So we gotta run that. And it's just gonna do everything for you. I am not joking how easy this is. It's using Python, last one used TypeScript, but it's the ease that, no matter what you use, what you have, the planner will get you there. You can also ask it questions,
you know, and you can chat, be like, explain why you used the TensorFlow package. And, you know, just like that, I mean, obviously I'd have to like stop. I don't want to do that. But I mean, it's almost done. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's literally almost done here. It's hot dog detector. It's done. As you can see, it only took a couple minutes. Truly, I mean, truly fascinating. I mean, truly fascinating. So, just, you know, get on your little horses and start programming. I mean, it really is that simple now. And you can see, explain why you use the TensorFlow package, and it will just do everything for you. Look at that. Python, there we go, look at this. So now we can use it, right? Let me just stick that hot dog in again. So let me get that console out. So you see now we are in the experiment one. Hot dog detector, built a bunch of stuff. Python hot dog detector.py. Let me get that hot dog.jpg in there. It's PNG. Doesn't really matter. Experiment, hot dog detector, boom. Hot dog.png. Let's see if it works. Okay. Well, we probably have to do a pip install. But the point is, with a little bit of work, and you see it didn't use TensorFlow, it uses the Ultra Angular V8 and OpenCV Python. It really explains what happens. And I can put this error in, obviously. Say fix it, you know? Just boom, 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 boom. Agent. How to fix. And just like that, it's going to fix everything. So, yep, I just gotta do that. And then it will work. So that takes... Anyway. I mean, the point is, you can see in real time how fast this was to implement, how easy this was to do. I coded nothing. And I can ask it questions. Why did this code do this? Why did this code do that? So for debugging, it is also amazing. You know, you can probably give it a quite dirty looking repo and it will make something incredible with it in record time. So, you know, ClaudeBot is great, Cursor is great, but look out for Verdant. It could be coming for an amazing return sooner than you could ever think possible.
Anyways, this was Rex. I just presented to you Verdant, and I hope to see you in the next video.